Hello, everyone. Today's 20th of December, 2022, and I'm continuing my series, Daily Reality with Alex. Today is a very busy day. It's in the end of the day here where I am in Bulgaria. So I was willing to speak today about control in reality. It is very important, we as human beings, to know exactly what we can control and why there are a lot of things that are out of our control. And then when we know that there are a lot of things that are out of our control, what we usually do is we say, well, nothing is under control, so better I give up and just let go and let everything happen the way it is supposed to happen, because only then I'm 100% taking away my responsibility and I'm going to live in an unresponsible way, and nothing is going to depend upon myself. This is, of course, one way of us to move through reality, but there is a much more better way when we actually realize what is actually in our control. And it is a big paradox, because actually everything in the outer reality is not under our control. And this is what we as human beings usually would love to control. All of us are striving strongly to be able to control the outer reality and to be able to control everything that is coming into our data stream on a daily basis. But in reality, everything is created in such a way that we are not able to control the outer reality directly. And the only thing we as human beings are able to control only is our inner world. And it is very important, because when we want to establish and position ourselves as a rulers of our own reality, the only thing we can do is to learn how to actually control our inner world. It's a big problem because nobody wants to control its inner world. Everyone is just willing to control the outer reality. Everyone enjoys to be in control, but if it's up to the internal world, nobody wants control there. Everyone wants total freedom in the internal reality and in their internal world, and everyone just wants to feel free inside. And we are not allowing anyone, even ourselves, to control us. Then what is usually happening, since we are not learning ourselves how to manage our inner world, then we are constantly in a situation where we are complaining that we cannot control the outer reality. And also another big issue is that even if we feel that we are not able and capable to control our inner world, and we are not willing to strongly involve our attention and focus upon being in control of everything that is happening within ourselves, we are not willing to take charge of our feelings, we are not willing to take charge of our emotions, we are not willing to take charge of our imaginations, we are not willing to program and plan things in the internal reality. And actually, we are destined long-term to be kings in our internal kingdom. And what we usually strive for is to become leaders, to become very famous, to become very influential in the outer reality. And this is creating the paradox principle. If you want long-term, and if I'm willing long-term to be a great leader, I'm starting with becoming leader of myself. And only I personally know how many weaknesses of leading my inner kingdom I already have. So instead of going in the outer reality and trying to be a big tyrant there and to control all of you, or to control all the different types of external experiences, a better way is if I turn the focus and put the control towards the way my inner being is. And of course, this is very hard, because if inside of us we are limitless beings, if inside of us there are no boundaries, if inside of us we just want all the time to feel the freedom, to feel that we are limitless, it is up to us to put boundaries of a limitless beings. It is up to us to decide what parts of us we are going to express and what parts of us we are actually not willing long-term to be able to give freedom for, because we have seen that there it is not beneficial neither for us, neither for the others. This is a very difficult thing to be done for all of us. It is strongly important to realize how to manage ourselves, but not based only on the external experiences. And that's why a lot of us are usually hiring mentors and are hiring external people that are monitoring and observing our behavior and the way we are present, in order to help us, to support us into better being in an ability to deal with everything that otherwise we ourselves are weak enough and cannot make decisions about our personal being. It is a very big paradox, because if you ask me personally, am I willing to give away all my internal freedoms in order for somebody else to help me from the outside reality? And more of us are going to say yes, of course. If someone who is very generous, who is not biased, who is willing to support us, all of us are willing to surround with so many people just to start helping us. But then we are going to enter into the big quest about trust and about leaning on other people. It is important long-term to create such an internal world where the only thing we can trust upon is the source towards which we are connected, and not to other people. I understand that it is very easy to outsource our inner reality to somebody else. We are willing sometimes to outsource our inner world to a famous guru, to a famous teacher, to a famous ideas, to famous concepts, to famous theories. But basically, it is left to ourselves to take charge of our inner world and to be very cautious about what we are never to outsource to other beings. Because the generation of life, what is generating life forces, what is generating all our reality, this is where every one of us as a person should be in charge. Yes, but Alex, I'm not feeling capable of leading or being in charge of other people's life or destinies, and how you are now willing me to be in charge of myself. I would like the government to be in charge of me. I would like external artificial intelligence, for example, to tell me what to do. I just want to be a normal slave. Here in this reality, we are encouraged to be rulers and to be kings of our internal reality. And we as human beings are not even willing to do this. So, according to me, it is very strongly encouraging and important if all of us take the focus and are willing to work with our internal reality ourselves. And of course, then we will have so much free time not to worry about trying to control the outer reality. The outer reality is nothing where we are to be focused upon to control. Everything we can manage best and better than any other being that exists in this reality is our internal world. No one else knows better our internal worlds than we ourselves. Yes, we can use a lot of outer reference points, but the reality is that all of us need to establish control upon our inner worlds, and of course, to have a personal and intimate relationship with the source of life and of creation that we have chosen for ourselves. It's a personal experience, internal experience for every one of us. Of course, long-term, all of us are accountable because of the outer objective reality about everything that is our expressions, because long-term, the outer reality is encouraging beneficial behaviors for all and supportive behaviors for all, but it is up to us to decide how are we to control and to manage our internal reality. So I can finish my today's message for all of you, and I think it's very important never to outsource your internal world to somebody else to deal with it. Of course, we can use mentors, we can use psychologists, we can use psychiatrists, we can use a lot of external help, but we are to know that we are in charge long-term about our internal world. So, thank you for watching today. Enjoy your reality. Strive towards positioning yourselves as rulers of your reality, and especially on your internal world, because from there everything happens, and the external reality after this becomes a reflection of who we already are. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.